Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
No kidding, let it snow, huh? Look at that. That's a frosty looking car, and that's what your car's going to look like as you're heading out this morning if you don't have it under some kind of a carport or a garage. Welcome back to Breakfast TV, everyone. 5:48 now on this Friday morning, and look who's here, Vin, our little friends.
They just sprouted up out of the ground.
From Brassfield Elementary School, this is the cast and crew of BTV, Barely TV, a cute little TV show that they do at Brassfield Elementary here in Raleigh. And let's keep the kids on as much as we can because they are just so adorable and happy to be here. We should also say a huge thank you to all the parents who are standing around here because they got the kids up at 4. What was it? Somebody got up at 4:23 this morning, right? 4:23.
They're very exact with the numbers.
4:15 or 4:30 to get them here to Hannaford for Breakfast TV. And we're so glad to have them here this morning. We're going to be talking to them in a little while, but here's my buddy Jillian. Now, I know Bill Alexander knows Jillian really well because she's like the news anchor lady of Barely TV.
Okay.
How are you doing, babe?
Good.
Nice to see you again. How was your Christmas?
Great.
Yeah? Vin always wants to know if people bring him things. Did you bring us something today?
Yeah.
What'd
You
you
did?
bring us?
I brought you guys t-shirts.
Can you take it out of the bag and you can see it? Now, is this for everybody? How many? Wow, you guys, they have t-shirts.
We don't have t-shirts.
The show has t-shirts. Can we get on that? I wonder if our news director is watching this morning. Look at that. BTV, you guys, that's awesome. I love that. Thank you so much on behalf of everyone here. We really appreciate that. I'll make sure that we pass them out. Vinny and I will get those first, though. I want you to say hello to Bill Alexander. Can we get a tight shot of Jillian here?
There you go.
Hey, there's your buddy, Bill.
Hello there, how are you?
How you doing, Jillian? He
Good.
wants to know.
You awake?
Say, here's the news with Bill Alexander.
Here's the news with Bill Alexander.
Take it, buddy.
Give her a contract. All right, back to Hannaford.
That was Dumb and Dumber,
That
wasn't
was
it?
very Dumb and Dumber.
The kids enjoyed that. It looked just like a comedy movie.
Here, can you hold my gun while,
Yeah.
while you're giving the money?
Exactly,
Thanks.
exactly.
Unbelievable.
Well, it is now 5:52 on this Friday morning. Coming up on Breakfast TV, we're going to be talking about money news. But as we bump out right now, we want to show you some more of the kids from BTV at Brassfield Elementary. These are a lot of the kids behind the scenes. News. But as we bump out right now, we want to show you some more of the kids from BTV at Brassfield Elementary. These are a lot of the kids behind the scenes. Outside overnight, you're going to have to give yourself some extra time scraping off the windshields this morning. Want to remind you once again, this is Breakfast TV. We are live from Hannaford Supermarket, the Capitol Boulevard location, and a lot of kids joining us this morning from Brassfield Elementary School, 5:55, once again on this Friday, the first Friday of 1996. Before we go any further, we want to encourage you once again to get some suggestions from you, complaints, compliments about Breakfast TV. Here's how you can do it by sending us email. Our email address is bfasttv@aol.com. Once again, bfasttv@aol.com. We welcome suggestions, comments, complaints, compliments. Anything you'd like to tell us, please do so. Anyway, a good friend of mine from Brassfield Elementary, this is Melissa. Glad to see you again.
Glad to see you too.
This is the one that most resembled me because you were the talkative
Right,
one. Yeah.
talkative.
Well, we can't help it, can we?
No.
Yeah. So this, do you like money?
Yes, I like
Okay,
money.
this is the money segment. Can you introduce it for me?
Here's
Money
the
news.
money news with
Bloomberg's.
Bloomberg's
Her name is tough.
I don't know.
Alexis Christoforous.
Alexis Christoforous.
Great.
Oh, that was good. Now to do the 4-day forecast is Matt Mancuso. He is the meteorologist of BTV over there at Brassfield Elementary. Thanks, Alexis. Joining me now to do the 4-day forecast is Matt Mancuso. He is the meteorologist of BTV over there at Brassfield Elementary. Matt, how you doing this morning? Thanks for coming to join us. Let's check out the old 4-day forecast. I'm holding the mic away from his mouth. Let's check out the 4-day forecast and we'll try to clarify things for you. First off, a lot of snow on that map.
He starts now.
Wake up, it's Breakfast TV.
All
That
right.
was fantastic.
Now live from the Hannaford Supermarket, here's Lou and Vin.
Welcome back, everyone. 6:01 now on this Friday morning, January the 5th, 1996. We've got some really wonderful children here with us this morning. The 5th graders from Brassfield Elementary, they do a TV show in the morning
That's
called
right.
BTV, very similar to ours, and I must say, they put us to shame. They're There are big competition in the morning now.
We have a neat package coming up of when we visited them, and
Right.
I mean,
We put a
they get
cool
as
story
detailed as
together.
we do. Their weather graphics are almost as good as ours, if not better.
And their weather guy
They're what?
is very cute, I must say.
They're 10 years old.
I know.
Scares me. When I was 10 years old, I don't know what I was doing, but I wasn't doing TV.
We're doing TV, exactly, exactly. 6:02 right now. We want to get you prepared for this weekend, and Vin is saying it is going to be quite a cold one.
We have a nasty weekend developing weather-wise. It's going to be probably the premier, one of the biggest snowstorms we've had here in a while. It's going to start probably the brunt of it Sunday, and in the mountains we'll see the most snow, of course, but we will get our share here. But for today, not bad at all. We have a temperature about 46 for the high with an increase in clouds this afternoon.
Okay.
But tune in later for the weather. We will give you the details.
We will do that, and we will also talk to the kids from Brassfield Elementary
right.
all about their TV show. But for now, we want to check in with Bill Alexander. He's back in Studio A to give.
So get all your tickets paid up. 6:06 on Breakfast TV. I don't think the kids have to worry about that, do they?
No, not yet. About 15 more years, maybe. No, I don't know. How old? 10? 5 more years? 6 more years.
These kids, though, they're something else. They're probably driving already. For what we
Yeah,
know.
it wouldn't surprise me.
Allison is next to me here, and this is especially fun. This is our favorite part of the show. It's
Oh,
not
absolutely.
school lunch
Yeah.
menus for all the kids in the area. Now, kind of a special treat today because the person doing our school lunch menus today is Miss Betty from Brassfield. Now, Allison, do you know Miss Betty?
Yes.
And what's the deal with Miss Betty? Is she kind of a character?
Yes, he dressed up like a hot dog last year on Footlong Hot Dog Day.
I
Really?
love that. She dressed up like a hot dog because it was Footlong Hot Dog Day. Has she dressed up as anything else, or does she just do hot dogs?
Almost a cookie.
As a cookie. What kind of a cookie?
Chocolate chip.
Chocolate chip cookie. Well, that's my favorite with the chewy. Yeah, I love that. Okay. So anyway, here's Miss. We've got all kinds of stories. They're going to tell us all the deep dark secrets of the teachers at Brassfield. So you know that the faculty is all going, "Oh no, I hope they don't say this." Anyway, here's Miss Betty with the school lunch menus. Excited about.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
I've always loved that song. Head out on the highway, everyone. Good morning and welcome back to Breakfast TV. You're looking at live pictures of Raleigh, and it looks like the traffic is
Traffic's
just now
picking up.
beginning to pick up. Huh?
Yes, it is.
That is courtesy Obi Cam. Obi, one of our multi-talented photojournalists.
They know Obi. Obi was there, and they all got his
Yes,
autograph.
You got his autograph.
Yeah.
Remember that? Anyway, we've got the kids from Brassfield Elementary joining us because they do a morning television show
right.
called BTV as well, but theirs stands for Barely TV. Not an insult, but the bear is your school mascot, right, guys? Okay. See, this is really cool for them because there's a TV monitor and they can see
They can
themselves.
see themselves, so that's why their eyes are
They're
all
all,
like into the floor.
Hello,
Yeah.
you know. So that's why this is happening.
Yeah.
Anyway, so outside right now, they can definitely tell you it is cold outside, right,
It's
guys?
not cold. How cold? It's not cold.
So see, all the girls are saying yes, it's
Yeah,
cold.
It's cold.
Oh, stop that. See,
29
we're not going shopping anymore.
You have a question?
Why does the weatherman say it snows when it never does snow?
Can we get her to leave? No, that's a great question.
You know, and they're going to be very excited about your forecast.
That's right. If things hold up, maybe no school Monday, maybe? Maybe?
But when it snows, it really rains, and it never snows. That's the point. That's why.
I'm on the spot here. Let's see if we can clarify it in the
I like
forecast.
the girls.
Yeah.
Can I do the earmuffs now?
Do the earmuffs,
It's going to
yeah.
be so cold you have to have earmuffs, and we're going to switch this from girl to girl. So Jillian's
There you
got our
go.
bunny earmuffs now.
You'll need the earmuffs this morning. You'll need the earmuffs this morning, and also the scraper when you head to your car,
Mm-hmm.
because you have to scrape the frost off the car window this morning, and that's the deal we're working on this morning. And they're talking about snow here. These kids are saying, "Oh, when is it? Why does it?" All right, 6:15 here with Breakfast TV and Barely TV, and here's Will and Christopher from Brassfield Elementary School. Thanks for joining us this morning, guys. Duke and North Carolina, big fans.
Yes.
Who's better?
Duke.
North Carolina.
Hey, now, Caroline, you know, our floor director over there with the headset, she's a big State fan. What happened last night?
They beat them.
Yeah, they did, didn't they? They beat them pretty
Hard.
good. Yeah, they beat them bad, didn't they? Caroline's a little upset over that. I wonder when's Duke and Tar Heels going to play, do you know?
January 31st.
31st, you already know. All right.
Yes, I don't.
It'll be a good one. You guys going to play some bets? No, you can't bet. You're too young.
Oh.
Let's check out the sports here this morning. We got the Tar Heel game and the State game last night. Also, Don Shula resigns. We have it all in the sports reel this morning. Right there
Wow,
tonight.
guys.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Now let's turn it over to the other kids from BTV with Mary Lou.
All right, Vinny, thanks very much. Here I am. I'm, you know, no matter where I am, even in a crowd of children, I'm one of the shortest ones around. Anyway, coming up, we're going to be talking to all these children. These are more of the behind-the-scenes kind of guys. Our producer, Caroline, would say these are the really important people on the show, right? And I should correct in saying Caroline is not a floor director, she's a producer. That'll make her mom happy. Anyway, coming up, we're going to be looking at their behind the scenes the day that we visited their school and saw their TV show. But really quickly, they have an important message for all of you. 1, 2, 3.
I love Lou.
The kids love me. I can't help it. I can't help it. Here's what's coming up on Today.
Look at your headlines here on Breakfast TV, 625. Back to the kiddies.
All right, Bill, thanks very much. We're the kids too, I guess, today. To Uncle
I guess.
Bill. We're going to have him, you guys got to call him Uncle Bill when you go back to the studio, because that's the deal. We've got the kids, 5th graders from Brassfield Elementary, joining us here on Breakfast TV this morning. And they are here at Hannaford Supermarket, and in a few minutes, they're going to be heading to our NBC 17 studios to see Bill Alexander and the workings of a TV station as they head back there. But you cannot, they do a TV show in the morning, but you can't pick it up on your TV, so they're not really our direct competition right now. But everyone at Raleigh's Brassfield Elementary can see their show in the morning. We, the crew of Breakfast TV, visited them one morning, and here's what we saw. Take a look at this.
Now live from the Hannaford Supermarket.
I can't. Good morning. They've got to start it over. Good morning, Brassfield. I'm Heather, and this is Barely Live.
Go, switch it, switch it.
11.
You're watching BTV, or Barely TV, a production of the 5th grade class at Brassfield Elementary School in Raleigh. They do this morning show every day at 8:40 that is broadcast throughout the entire school. Amazingly, it's very similar to Breakfast TV. I mean, take a look at this. A news anchor delivers the news, a weather guy does the forecast, and then there's the host. So Bill, Vin, and I thought we'd go to a broadcast and give them a few pointers, you know. First up, Vin, who had some meteorological techniques for Matt.
You want to make it look like you're looking at the map, so you look at the back of your hand. Ah, now we're, see? Trust me, that's the way it looks. And then you come back and look at the camera and glimpse at yourself to know where you are.
Cool.
Yes, that's the way it works.
Talk about cool. Check out Bill.
You're the anchor woman, aren't you? Yeah? And what exactly do you read there? You got a teleprompter here? You have your own set? What do you read to the people in the morning?
The news.
The news.
We discovered that Jillian here makes all the announcements, leads the Pledge of Allegiance, and wishes people a happy birthday. And then it was my turn. Melissa, obviously not the shy one. Okay, let's call her the host. Let me make sure I understand this. You do school lunch menus in Spanish.
Right, we do in Spanish.
And you are how old?
10.
10. And you're in what grade?
5th.
Truth is, another language is nothing compared to the lessons this daily morning show is teaching these students, all thanks to the guidance of this man, Bill, the boss, so to speak, of BTV. The deal is the kids come to school sometimes an hour early to get the broadcast ready, and they're treated like employees. Don't do the job, back to class, except they're not eligible for unemployment. No special treatment because they're kids. Instead, you find mutual respect.
I think too many adults.
Enough to impress the pros. All right, guys,
Great
way to
job.
go. We are so impressed with you all, and we appreciate you joining us this morning. The kids from Brassfield Elementary got up early for Breakfast TV. They are now going to be heading, with the help of their parents, heading back to the NBC 17 studios to see Bill Alexander back there, and he'll answer a lot of your questions, okay, guys? We were so happy to have you here today. And, of course, the Vin Man to tell you all about the weather.
That's right. First off, I want to just point out I wasn't hitting Matt with a stick. But second of all, it's going to be a nasty weekend in store. Look at this 4-day forecast.
Supermarket.